best. So how many of you believe in luck? How many of you believe that destiny plays a major role to move ahead or be successful in life? Many? Me too. I also believe in luck. I also believe in destiny. But I only believe in good luck. I believe there is nothing like bad luck in this world, because whatever happens, happens for the best. Right? It means that even if something bad is happening, it seems to be bad. It is not actually bad. It seems bad at present, but in future we realize that it was also for the good. So are you all ready finally to see something, to listen to something that could be beyond your thoughts? Yes or no? Yes. Now see what could possibly be beyond your thoughts. This is the thing that I am talking about. Can all of you see it? No? How is it possible, man? How is it possible? In my hand, I am holding a row of 50 feet tall trees with thousands of leaves, countless fruits, and you can't see it? Some people can call them seeds also if they want to. Did I say something wrong? Are the tallest of those trees not hidden in the seeds? Hidden inside, but not visible. And this seed will become a tree if it gets water. If I put these seeds in water, will they all become trees? Land. And that too, fertile land. If I take 1,000 of these and sow them in a barren land, nothing will happen. But sowed in a fertile land, all these seeds are trees. Simple. Just like this. Similarly, all of you who are sitting over here, I have already told you that you all are already successful in a lot of things, and of a remaining few things that you want to be successful in. The seeds are inside you. That tree of success is hiding within you only. All it needs is a fertile land. Exactly. Now will somebody tell me what that fertile land is? Anybody? Environment? Thoughts? A lot of people over here are saying a lot of different things, but most of you, as I can hear, are saying thinking. It's not thinking. It's not positive thinking. We keep talking about positive thinking. If we have positive thinking, we will be successful. In a single day, in everyone's mind, it has been proven scientifically, more than 60,000 thoughts emerge. So anybody, no matter how big, how powerful, or how evolved, he cannot control his thoughts even if he wants to. So it doesn't make a difference what you think. It doesn't make a difference what you speak or listen to. All that matters is what you believe, because what you believe, sooner or later you become. And if someone believes that he can't do anything, will he be able to do something? No, never. And if someone believes that I can do it, then nothing in this world can stop that person. Yes or no? Yes! So simple, so simple. So what am I saying? I'm saying something big that might hurt a few people. That all of you who are sitting here, more than 90% of you don't even have a land that's fertile enough to sow the seeds of success in. That very land is infertile. Strange to hear, na? Okay, I'll not comment on you, rather share my own experience. Till the time I turned 18, as a kid, I believed I could do anything. But by the time I started growing up, grew up, there came a stage in life where I believed that I'm good for nothing, which means my land became infertile. So why did this happen? Where did it all begin? It all began in childhood. So here's a short film that you will see that will explain why did that land become infertile and how to make it fertile again.
Since childhood, don't know how many times you would have heard that you can't achieve your dreams. Like your dream of piercing through the clouds in open sky. But the dream ended the very moment you woke up. Because you were told that no matter what you do, you cannot fly. Just like me, you would have heard it a lot of times that life is not easy. Rather, it's very difficult. It's not a child's play. What if I tell you that all those people who told this to you were intentionally or unintentionally lying about it? And in this whole world, anybody who has been successful has done so by keeping that little kid inside him alive and not by killing him. That kid who is not afraid of dreaming, who learns to walk by falling again and again, who believes that he can do anything, who not only flies in his dreams, but in reality as well. So are you ready to become a kid once again? Because being successful is not a man's task. Rather, it is a child's play.
Isn't this film a bit strange? What we hear in our daily lives is a lot different. There, anybody who is successful or not successful says the same thing, that being successful is very difficult. One has to go through a lot of hardships, lot of pain. Like success is very, very hard to achieve. That he who is successful must have done something radical. But what am I saying here? That being successful is a child's play. What will happen if within the next few minutes, all of you believe in it? Because you already know it. I am saying believe in it, not knowing it. If you believe in it, that being successful is a child's play, what will happen? You will become successful. Right? So let me tell you what happened that made my land infertile. Which means I wanted to be successful. I wanted to do something, but believed that I can't do anything. As a kid, I dreamt of flying in the sky. But by the time I grew up, I was even afraid of walking. There was a stage in life when I thought I can't do anything. What was the reason? The root cause. The root cause is somewhere in our childhood. How many of you are from a middle class background? A lot of you. I also hail from a middle class background. My family, we used to live in a small house, just a 2-room set. We had limited income with a rented accommodation. I had a friend in the neighborhood by the name of Puneet. They were well off, and his dad got him a brand new red bicycle, imported cycle. Earlier when we used to go to the park, we used to race and I always won. But now, since he was on his cycle and I was on foot, I used to lose. So one day, I went back home after losing again and demanded the same cycle from my father at any cost. That too the very next day. I don't know anything. My dad said, it's not like this. It's your birthday after 6 months. I'll get you the cycle then. But I was unmoved. The next day, tired, when my dad returned from office, my mother went up to him and said that Sandeep has not eaten since morning. And he's really angry, adamant about the cycle. Why don't you get him one? She vented out on dad. And my dad was furious to hear all this. He said that I'm no Tata Birla who would fulfill all his demands. I can't get him a cycle. Do whatever you want to do and leave me alone. Dad was really angry and I was standing outside. And after such a heated conversation, I preferred to stay out of the room. The next day, I walked up to my mom and said, I would be around 5 or 6. I asked mom, what was dad saying? Tata Birla. What is this Tata Birla? So my mom replied that these Tata Birla are people who are billionaires with a lot of money. So I became really happy and asked, so why are we not Tata Birla? And my mom got irritated and said, I don't know why. You just go out and play. Go, don't read my brains. Just go, no. I went out, there was an auntie living next door. I went up to her and asked, Auntie, who is this Tata Birla? Heard about them? The next day I came to my mother and said it. Mom, when I grow up, I'll become Tata Birla. Till there, it was fine. Like every mom, she also encouraged me saying, why not? And she said, you will become Tata Birla. You will become Tata Birla. You will. One day you will. But the mistake she made was, right now my mother is sitting here. So what she did was, she told everyone in the family, all my uncles, aunts, friends and relatives, that Sandeep will become Tata Birla. My son will become Tata Birla. Now what happens, like if there is a marriage or an event in the family, when people get tired of singing and dancing, no, they need kids for entertainment. True? Right? Kids are called. Come here kid, come. Recite a poem. Okay, tell us, do you like your dad more or mom? What happens? And everybody enjoys. In my family, they used to call me. So my aunt used to call me, "Oh Sandeep, come here, come here, come here." "Yes, auntie, what is it?" And she used to tell everyone, "Just wait, look, 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 he'll speak, speak." Now, with everyone eagerly looking at me, then she used to ask, "Sandeep, what will you become when you grow up?" And I stood there feeling shy, looking down, really shy. She prompted me again, "Speak up, baby, speak up. Don't be shy, speak up." Tata Birla. Saying this, I would run away. And they used to laugh and call me later, kissing me, hugging me, and they used to say, "Ay, ay, such a cute kid." Why not? He will become Tata Birla one day. You will know once he grows up. Innocent kid. If a kid from a middle class background says that he will become a billionaire, what will happen? People will laugh at him, no? Because we can't accept these things. And that's what happened. Everybody used to make fun of me, all of them. They thought he's just a kid. What difference does it make to him? He's just a kid, no. They were wrong. Because a kid understands everything. He doesn't understand a joke, but he understands when others are making a joke out of him. I didn't know what's Tata Birla, but I knew that everyone is making fun of me. And who are these people? The same people who are my family, the ones I trust, who are dear to me. So I thought that if all of them are saying, then maybe they are right. How would I know? I'm just a kid. And by the time I grew up, there were many such incidents and talks. So by the time I turned 18, all I desired was a salary of 10 to 15,000 rupees. That's it. I still remember when I was 18 or 19, I went to someone for a suggestion. Every family has a person or two whose advice everyone seeks, right? Isn't it? Some of you are laughing. It seems they got the same advice as I did. So I went fully prepared, thinking that I'm going to this influential person, and if I goof up anywhere, then my family is not going to support me. So I went fully prepared for it. Fully prepared, thinking what he might ask. He asked me 10 things, saying, "What if this happens? What if this? What if this? What if this?" Since I was fully prepared, I said that if this, then this, if this, then this, if this, then this. When I answered all his questions, he said that, "Listen, kid, all this you're saying is very impractical and it can't be done." And I asked, "Why can't it be done? Can you please explain why can't it be done?" He got irritated because he was at a position where a kid who was a nobody came and questioned him that why is it not possible. So his ego took a hit and he said that, "Listen boy, you don't know anything about it. It's easy to say but very difficult to do." How many of you have heard this dialogue? Everyone. And that too, how many times? Have you ever wondered the impact of this simple dialogue on our minds? Or on that land that I was talking about? This word difficult is also a seed. Just like the seed of success that I was talking about, this word is the seed of failure. Anything in life, if you keep saying it's difficult, 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 then after some time you will end up saying, it's impossible, it can't be done, the end. So this word difficult, what has it done? It has tied down. It has tied down each one of us like a rope does. Just like an elephant in a circus who was tied with a rope when it was small. So that baby elephant tries very hard to snap that rope. It keeps trying, but can't break free. It doesn't have the power to do so, can't snap it. So it believes that it's really difficult for me to do it, impossible. And now, when that elephant has grown big, if it wishes, then not only one rope, it has the power to snap 1,000 such ropes. But it has stopped trying. Stop trying. If someone sneaks in and whispers in that elephant's ear, that dude, you have the power. Just give it a shot. You can do it. So how long will that elephant take to snap that rope? 1 year, 2 years, 10 years? 1 second. Not even 1 second. This is what happens. All those beliefs which are based on a lie take years to be formed, but snap in a second. Second. So I'm giving you a few examples of how these false beliefs are broken. For centuries, man believed that the earth is flat. It's flat, flat. For thousands of years, people used to say it's flat. Then suddenly, a few years back, a scientist discovered that the earth is round. And what did everyone start saying? That the earth is round, round, round. Which means that belief took centuries to be formed, but collapsed in a second. The moment it faced the truth, it was gone. Similarly, all such beliefs are based on lies. All are lies. The moment they face the truth, all of them will collapse. And sometimes when they collapse, when they face the truth, some people get shocked while others take pleasure in it as well. Like it happened with one of my uncles. He had made a belief of his own, that my son is going to marry a girl of my choice. The sons are clapping, but fathers, anyhow. Now what happened? It was his own belief, but it's not true. This is not truth. So what's the truth? What's the difference between truth and lie? The truth is that fire is going to burn you. No matter whether you are an Indian, American, Australian or whoever, fire will burn you, and that's true. But every son will marry a girl of his father's choice is not true. Not true. Not at all true. He just formed it. So what happened? He made a complete plan that as my son grows, I'll do this, this and this to find a suitable girl. And there was another thing in it that I'll make him do MBA from London. And once he does MBA from London, it will look nice on his biodata for marriage that the guy has done MBA from London. So that guy was sent to London to do MBA. And when he came back to India, he got married, and that too, to a guy. This is how false beliefs snap, like this. I'm not talking about right or wrong, but I'm just giving you an example. How these beliefs shatter. And in the same way, all your beliefs formed by you, which are stopping you from moving ahead, that have made your land infertile, are going to be shattered in the next 20 minutes. All of them. All of them. All of them. Because you are going to witness the truth. That rope is about to snap in a few minutes. So are you all ready to make your land fertile? Yes or no? Yes. So how many of you are into a job? Okay. Out of these, how many of you find giving job interviews difficult? Going for an interview gives you nightmares. Okay. So many of you. And how many of you find job interviews easy? Again, so many of you. It seems there is some confusion. How many of you find dancing difficult? Really difficult. How many find it easy? Out of you all, with your hands raised, how many of you can come on the stage and dance with me right now? How many? Oh, so many. Now, why did I ask this? Just to show you a contrast. For some of you, dancing is difficult even when alone. And for some, it's easy to dance even in front of thousands of people. It's easy. What a contrast. What a contrast. Similarly, how many of you find doing business difficult? Business as a name sounds difficult. Difficult? How many find it easy? Easy, huh? Now, there is an interesting saying in India that I can't relate to, that in today's time, doing business is very difficult. Now, I don't understand that when did this today's time start and when will it end? In what time is this today's time gonna go on? So, there is a simple thing that's clear now, absolutely clear. Sometimes we are so busy with our lives that we don't have the time to think about these minute things. We keep waiting that someone from somewhere will come and tell us a big secret.
A big secret.
Or lightning will strike us, giving us that idea which will make us successful overnight. And we keep looking for that idea. Right? While the secret of success is hidden in these minute things and not in big philosophies. If we understand small things, big ones will also be understood automatically. And what is that small thing that I am talking about? That be it a job interview, be it dancing, be it a business, or be it anything in the world, it just seems to be difficult. In reality, it is neither difficult nor easy for those who believe it to be difficult for them. So today or tomorrow, it keeps getting more and more difficult for them. And for those who believe it's easy for them, it keeps getting easier for them. So there are a few things that seem easy to you. So they are easy for you. No need to do anything because they are easy. But a few things are difficult for you. If somehow you start believing that all those things which are difficult for you are also easy, then what will happen? They will become easy. Easy in reality. So being successful will actually be a child's play. Right? Now, let's get down to the basics, the roots, and see what is really happening down there. That all these beliefs, from where are these being formed? All these false beliefs, how were they formed? Till the time we understand this, how will we break them? Now, out of you, how many of you have heard, see no evil, say no evil, hear no evil? Everyone. I believe that if you really want to be successful, then you have to do something else and not this. With due respect to Gandhiji, I don't agree with him. Why? I'm saying such a big thing. Why don't I agree with him? Why not? Can you please close your eyes for a few seconds? All of you? Eyes just above your nose? All right. Now do as I say. Do as I say. Don't think about your mother. Please don't think about your mom. You dare think about your mother. And your mother's photograph should not flash in front of your eyes. What all was happening? How many were thinking about their father? I was saying, don't think, don't think. But even then you were thinking just about her. See, here is an interesting fact that how does a mind work? See, our mind cannot think in words. It can only think in images. It can only think in pictures. For example, I'm saying terrorist. Whose image comes in your mind? Kasab. Osama bin Laden. Nobody is saying wife, right? Don't you dare. Such images come to your mind. Mother Teresa. What came in the mind? A good image. Peace, right? Zupta. Any image in the mind? ZXY. Any image in the mind? ZXY. Any image? No? Nothing? It means that our mind can't think in alphabets. It can't think in words. It can only think in pictures. Pictures. So, nothing can be changed by just speaking about it, whether it's easy or difficult. Anything we want to do has a good image in our minds, we find it easy. And if it's bad, we find it difficult. Now I'll tell you about a very interesting experience of my life. When I was a kid, I didn't know about all this, because of which created a lot of embarrassing situations for me. As a kid, I loved beating up my younger sister. She's also here today. Hi there. So I enjoyed beating her up a lot, very much. And whenever I would beat her up, she would